Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today's topic is gonna be contact, communication, texting, receiving a text, because some of you struggle with this. And we're gonna be talking about this today. So first of all of you that are clients and that have listened to the instructions, you already know this. And this works for everything. So I'm gonna explain it again here. So when you are very needy for a text, very desperate for a text, and at the same time, even though you're needy and desperate for it, you are convinced you will not receive it because behind this is that programming, that voice inside your head that's telling you there's no way they're going to text you after everything that happened. They don't care about you. They don't love you. You are not good enough. You're not chosen. They're already texting somebody else. You're history, baby. So, all of those things that you are hearing in your mind, so these are clearly your past traumas, your limiting beliefs. These are basically your insecurities telling you these things, and you are listening to them because that's just how you're wired. It's much easier to believe the negative than the positive, right? So you are on one hand really needy for the text and really want it and waiting for it, and on the other hand you are like, it's never going to happen. Nope, no, I can't get a text because I'm just not good enough to get it. Nobody really cares about me to text me. Nobody cares enough to text me after something happened. So this is a very energetically confusing situation, and of course, we're going to be explaining this from the point of view of magic. So we are going to explaining it in a way that obviously magic must be involved. So you have done a spell for your ex, to come back or to contact you or whatever love spell you've done. Maybe it's a skull spell, it can be anything, a combination of stuff, never mind. But you are in this vibration, which is completely off with clearly your spell. So you are needy for it. You really need it. You want it. You can't live without it. You can't. You're gonna die if you don't get a text. On the other hand, you're thinking, oh, but it's never gonna happen. It's not possible. Not even with magic. Not for me. I do believe in magic, but for other people, not me. Because my situation is the worst. My person is the most stubborn, and I'm just like, I'm not that special for somebody to text me. So this is basically, obviously, victim mentality and low vibration. So what's going to happen on an energetic level, we're just going to explain this. So as you know, your spell, it gives pushes to your target. So your target is going to be pushed to think about you, to dream about you, just to obsess over you, to think about you all the time, to miss you, love you, all of those stuff. And then even to reach out to you if you've done a communication or even if you haven't, just from all the pushes. And they're gonna be like, I wanna text this person. And they're gonna like pick up the phone, start writing the text, and then they're gonna be, no, 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 I'm not gonna do it. This is not a good idea. I will not do it. Why? Why will that happen? Because this is all on a subconscious level. So your target is not aware of these things. It's not aware that your energy is actually blocking them and being repulsive to them. So they still, it's not like you become repulsive for them. They still think about you, miss you. They still think you're gorgeous, attractive, smart, great personality, whatever. So they're not repulsed by you, but they are repulsed by texting you. Not in terms of it's yucky to text this person, but they just kind of will not do it, will not go for it because they were like, no, it's not a good idea. That's the energy they'll be getting from you. So that is what's going to be happening. So you gotta be number one, open for this possibility. And when I say open, as I explain to people in coaching, I don't mean to be overly positive in terms when it would be fake. Kind of you can't really go from totally negative to like completely positive uh, in a day, just naturally. It would be faking it, and faking doesn't work. Faking doesn't work. It doesn't work. You gotta honestly open yourself up for it, and that can be a process, and it can take some time. But take the time and just listen to all the instructions, follow all the instructions while you do it. It can be a bit struggling, challenging, take a bit of time depending on where you're at and on your personality and a bunch of things. But after some time, it's totally doable. You can definitely do it. Everybody can do this. Everybody. We're all the same. We can all do this. Okay. So open yourself up to the possibility, because why would it be impossible? I mean, people text people every day, and it happens all the time. It's not something that is impossible. Why are you making a simple text this impossible thing that can never happen for you? It's just a text. Everybody can pick up a phone and text you. Trust me. And when you tell me, they said they will never, never, ever text me again. So what? People say things they don't mean all the time, and people change their mind all the time. And this is a fact. I'm not lying. So they could easily, probably they said it because they were angry. And then, people can stop being angry, and people can change their mind, and they do change their mind all the time. So you got to open yourself up for the possibility of this happening. That's number one. And then number two, number two is to work on the needy portion. So you do not need this text. You want this text, but you don't need it. You're not gonna die if you don't get this text. Your life is gonna go on. You're still gonna be happy. You're still gonna be in love. You're still gonna have so much things happen for you, even if you don't receive one text, right? So you gotta let go of that neediness. You do not need it. You need food. You need water. You need air. Those are the things you need. You do not need text messages. You do not need text messages. You're just programmed to think you need them. You don't need them. You want them, sure. You want them, but you don't need them. So there's a difference between wanting and needing. And nobody is saying that you should stop wanting that text. No, but stop needing it, because you do not need the text. You don't. You can go on without the text, can't you? You're not going to drop dead if you don't receive a text. No, so you don't need it. You simply want it. Okay. So I guess what I'm trying to tell you is this, and this is so convenient. I just received this as a gift yesterday. So in the town I previously lived in a few years ago, there was a Renaissance fair every single year. And this fair every year has a different theme. And this year, the theme of the fair was alchemy. So obviously, I wanted to go. But when the fair was happening, it was just, I don't know, a few weeks after my dad passed away. So I didn't go. And my dear friend that I saw yesterday, she did go, and she brought me some gifts, because obviously the theme was alchemy. And one of them was this really cute jar that had a bunch of, well, has I have it right now in my hands, that has a bunch of crystals and herbs and spices. And on the jar it says, and I'm going to translate it to English, obviously. This jar keeps bad thoughts away and attracts good people. So this is what you're supposed to do to attract good people. Keep the bad thoughts away. So that is it. I hope this was helpful, and maybe I will do a meditation for clients about communication and opening yourself up for it in a few days. So love you guys. Bye.